Five truly weird food tales. Number 5. Canadian maple syrup heist. Maple syrup is one of the most expensive things you can pour on your pancakes. A bottle generally retails for well over $20. Part of the expense involved in the syrup is the great inefficiency in producing it. It requires anywhere from 5 to 13 gallons of maple sap to make just 1 quart of syrup. To make sure that it has enough to meet the international demand, the Canadian province of Quebec maintains a global strategic maple syrup reserve. In 2012, during an audit, it was discovered that 6 million pounds of the syrup, worth about $18 million wholesale, had been stolen in a daring heist. This was not some smash-and-grab theft. It would have taken dozens of trucks to move so many barrels. In the subsequent months, several arrests were made, and some 2/3 of the missing syrup was recovered. Number 4. Most stolen food. Asked to guess the most frequently stolen food on the planet, some might guess candy or alcohol or even steak. But according to multiple studies, up to 4% of the cheese put up for sale ends up pilfered. Next time you're in the market, pay attention to the way the store displays cheese, particularly the valuable imported kinds. Generally, it is centrally located and well lit to keep thieves from scampering off. The phenomenon is not completely understood, though researchers indicate that cheese is relatively expensive, easy to conceal, and can be resold to other stores or restaurants. Black market cheese is big business. Number 3. Eggs. Canadian tourists traveling outside their respective countries are often astonished to see eggs sitting out at room temperature. They would probably be even more shocked to find out that in the countries of the European Union, the eggs they are getting are straight from the chicken. They have not been sanitized or washed in any fashion. A chicken actually imparts a liquid coating around its egg called a cuticle, which protects against contamination. The layer is mostly removed by cleaning, which involves washing the egg with water of at least 90 degrees and an odorless detergent. The washing actually makes the egg more porous and susceptible to contamination, so it must be kept in a refrigerator. The counterproductivity and expense of this process is astonishing, but American shoppers do not seem soon to relent. Number 2. Ice cream. With dozens and dozens of ice creams available on the market, a distinctive taste sets a company apart from its competitors. The largest producer of ice cream in the United States is Dreyer's, which includes the Edy's and Häagen-Dazs, due in no small part to their official taste tester, John Harrison. Harrison travels throughout the country to different Dreyer's plants to impart his expertise. He uses a gold spoon, which does not impart any flavor to the ice cream. His taste buds are insured for $1 million. He helped create several different popular flavors of ice cream, including the Oreo-based cookies and cream. Number 1. Mushrooms. Really ambivalent about mushrooms. They are generally a food that is either loved or despised. Regardless of one's opinion on their taste, they are marvelously interesting organisms. Some, like the awesomely named Western North American destroying angel, can be deadly, and others, like the psilocybes magic mushrooms, result in profound psychedelic experiences. There are 71 known species of mushrooms that glow in the dark, and there is even a type, called the Letoporus, that is said to taste like chicken. Scientists have discovered that running electricity through mushrooms can more than double their production, a fact that had been known to Japanese farmers for generations. Lightning hitting fields of shiitake mushrooms send voltage buzzing through the soil, thus increasing the farmers' yield. The scientists are not entirely sure what causes this phenomenon, but it is most likely a kind of defense mechanism, amping up reproductive capabilities in the face of a hazard.